Buying a gaming laptop isn't easy as there are tons of options these days, with new models coming out every year, sporting increasingly more powerful CPUs and GPUs. On top of that, a CPU or GPU might perform very differently from one laptop to another due to their power draw and the chassis' thermal limitations, making the buying decision even harder. We've selected the best possible laptops for your specific needs at a cost that is right for you. Number 4. Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3. Lenovo has been in the business of making laptops for quite some time now. The IdeaPad Gaming 3 is one of the devices that they have come up with, and it is a laptop that is designed for gaming. It has a 15.6-inch screen size, and it comes in shadow black color. The device is powered by a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 5800H CPU, and it has 8 GB of RAM memory installed. The operating system on the device is Windows 10 Home, and GPU options range from an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 to an RTX 3060. There are only 1080p display options. We recommend getting the 120Hz or 165Hz panel. The important thing is to spend as much of your budget on the best GPU and display as possible, since you can upgrade the memory and storage yourself later on. It has a comfortable and tactile keyboard, and the webcam is pretty good if you want to stream. Its port selection includes 3 USBs, an HDMI, and an Ethernet port. Number 3. Lenovo Legion 5 Gen 6 15. It's an affordable model that you can configure with an AMD Ryzen 5 5600H or Ryzen 7 5800H CPU, and you have tons of GPU options from an entry-level NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 to a powerful RTX 3070 with ray tracing. We recommend getting the 165Hz 1080p or 1440p panels for the best visual experience, as they have the fastest response time and support variable refresh rates to reduce screen tearing. If you choose to go 1440p, it's best to pair it with an RTX 3070 GPU to get the most out of it. It has a sturdy build, a great keyboard, and many ports, including 6 USBs, an HDMI, and an Ethernet port, 16GB DDR4 RAM, and 512GB NVMe SSD storage. With NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 graphics, enjoy the depth and visual fidelity of real-time ray tracing. The 15.6 FHD IPS display on the Legion 5 gaming laptop delivers speed and color clarity for full fidelity gaming. Number 2. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. If you're set on having a powerful gaming laptop like the Razer Blade 14, 2022, but your budget won't allow you to buy it, go with the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, 2022. It comes with an 8-core AMD Ryzen 9 6900HS CPU that allows for fantastic rendering ability and frame rates, and you can choose between an AMD Radeon RX 6700s or 6800s GPU. Both GPUs can translate to long gaming sessions, even at the highest graphics settings. As for the display itself, it has a 120Hz refresh rate and a fast response time to deliver a clear image and fast-moving scenes, and it supports FreeSync to reduce screen tearing. The laptop is only available with 1 TB of storage, which isn't very much considering modern titles typically take up more than 100 GB each. However, the SSD is user upgradable, so you can just put it in a larger drive. As for battery life, its 76 watt-hour battery lasts through an entire day of light use, but for gaming, you can expect it to last only a little over an hour, so you'll need to use it plugged in most of the time. Number 1. Razer Blade 14, 2022. The best gaming laptop we've tested is the Razer Blade 14 2022. It's the one to get if you have the cash to burn and want the most premium model you can get. It's a compact 14-inch laptop with an Apple MacBook design, and it feels incredibly well built, as it sports a full aluminum chassis. It has a great keyboard with per-key RGB backlighting and plenty of ports for your peripherals, and a fast Wi-Fi 6E wireless adapter for low-latency online gaming. The battery only lasts about an hour or so when gaming, so you'll need to keep the charger close. There are 3 configurations. The top-end option has an RTX 3080 Ti to push higher frame rates. However, it's significantly more expensive than the mid-range option, so it's not the best bang for your buck.